Awareness Month, and this morning we're talking about everything from how to cut back on your alcohol consumption to all of the health benefits associated with drinking less. So here with everything you need to know is expert and licensed clinical social worker, Kelly Kitley. Welcome to the show.
So good to be here. Thank you. So much.
So, okay, let's start with all of the scientific evidence about alcohol and what it does to the body and what we should know.
Sure. So in January, the former Surgeon General released a warning that alcohol consumption is associated with an increased risk of cancer, 7 of them. For women, breast cancer, colorectal cancer, liver cancer. What people don't know is that alcohol is a carcinogen, and so it impacts our DNA and our cells.
What are the best and most interesting practical ways to cut back on your alcohol consumption?
Sure. So first is an awareness piece, and write it down. I asked people today to think about how much alcohol are you drinking.
Oh,
It's funny, when you go to the doctor, how many drinks do you have a week?
I know.
The doctors know, right? Because they say 2 to 3, 4 to 5 to 7.
Double it. Yes,
Double
yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah, you always
Absolutely.
double the high estimate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's get real with ourselves, right? And
Right.
do a personal inventory and just look at, am I drinking 2 bottles of wine a week? Can I cut back and do a harm reduction model and drink 1 bottle of wine? Can I alternate? Can I get some non-alcoholic beverages and be mindful about that?
Yeah, and there's also so many great mocktails now. We like those. Do you think those are great?
I love a good mocktail. There's
Yeah.
something so ritualistic about being with people and holding a glass and
Well, also people around you because we quit drinking years ago, and when we quit drinking, thanks. But when we quit drinking, people were like, "What? Why aren't you drinking?"
Cal, we
There
live
was
in
like-
such an alcohol-saturated world, and so we need to normalize not drinking.
I know.
And really support one another.
Yes.
You know, there are so many health and mental health benefits. We sleep better
Yes.
when we stop drinking.
We look better.
We look better. We feel better. We're better partners. There are so many benefits for reducing or eliminating alcohol.
Okay, accountability. What's an effective accountability system that you can do if you're trying to reduce alcohol?
So it is so important that we have our best cheerleaders, you know, people we can check in with. Have a coworker, a family member, or a friend who wants to do it. Start today. Dry January. April 9th is a great day to start. Any time to just be mindful and to support one another.
Do you know what I did? I did dry February because it was the shortest month. And I was like,
That's very common.
I didn't want to fail at January, so I was like, February is pretty short this year, so I'm going to take up dry February. But then once you feel so good, you like feeling so good.
Yes, and so many of my clients will say, I'm going to try this no alcohol challenge, and then report feeling so much clarity, and they're sharper, and they are just more present. And living a better life.
Other than the mocktails, what are some other substitutes that you feel are
Substitute
beneficial?
behavior.
Yeah.
Sure. So anytime we change a behavior, we really need support around that. So instead of pouring that glass of wine at 5:30 when you get home from work, maybe go out for a walk or sign up for a yoga class with a friend of yours and say, I'll meet you there at 5:30. Anything that we can do to take our mind off of changing the behavior, because when somebody's on a diet, what are they thinking about? That chocolate cake they
That's
can't
right.
have.
That's right.
So
That's right.
don't obsess and be really gentle.
Before we go, what are some helpful warning signs that those that fear that they may be abusing alcohol?
Any time that there's an interruption in daily living, at least for 2 weeks, it's really important that you check with a doctor or a therapist to talk about any interruption in sleep or any interpersonal relationships or increased irritability.
Okay, great.
Well, this is great advice. Thank you for taking
For more information like this, make sure to pick up a copy of Kelly's book, Myself, available now. We'll be right back. Stick around.